Hello, all you cool cats out there. My name's Adam Terlink, and this is my goal and assessment project video in which I'll be describing two academic goals that I plan to pursue in the upcoming upcoming year um, in my college years that are coming up ahead of me. And the two goals I've decided to choose um, regarding my academic success is number one, getting a 3.8 GPA next semester. Um, that's something I haven't been able to quite accomplish yet in college, and um, it's definitely going to be a challenge for sure. I I plan to do a weekly kind of layout of my week, know what I need to accomplish, what are the assignments coming up. I've started doing that a little bit more this semester. On Monday I need to do this, and Tuesday I need to have this ready for this project, for this class. And I learned from our assignment that scheduling has really helped me when it comes to preparing for what's ahead. It helps me space out a lot more than what I was usually doing. I used to procrastinate a lot more, and now I have an idea of how much time I need to be spending for which thing and when I can rest and not overwork myself. Because I found that overextending myself has not been a strong suit. I've been taking many classes. I've taken 6 classes each semester and averaged about 16 or 17 credits each. So I plan to not overextend myself as much next semester so that I can focus better on my certain classes that I'll be taking. And I've noticed, and it's helped me a lot, is reading and repeating to understand and check for the connections I've made and know what I'm actually reading. In one of my classes this semester, we had to read a whole physics textbook, and I thought it was super boring at first, but as I began to reading and then kind of reciting in my head what I had actually read, it helped me kind of remake those connections that I kind of made. As we all do, we kind of think about other things as our eyes just kind of glance over the words. And I've noticed as I stop myself and look back at the paragraph, I can recite what actually was said, what it meant, and how it connects to other things in the past. So I thought that was really helpful, and I plan to do that as well. Um, and when it comes to other sources that I'll need to achieve this goal is working a lot more with the TAs. Um, this semester I've worked more with TAs and I found a lot more help from it. I knew it was helpful, but I'd never really put in the time or effort to reach out to them to understand what is expected in each assignment or class. And um, what I notice is a lot of TAs are willing to work if you plan ahead of time, ahead of when assignments are usually due. See if, say, a certain essay is good enough, is a certain project is what they're looking for, because a lot of teachers are very specific on their rubrics, on their grading, and they want specifically what they put in the assignment box on Learning Suite. So the TAs kind of build that connection between the student and professor so you can get the best overall outcome that you desire. And I plan to look more on online videos and other online resources. Once again, in my physics class, I had a lot of different equations, a lot of different concepts that were really helpful to find online. The textbook can only be so clear, and I found a lot of people in my situation that didn't quite understand everything that was going on at first, but with the online help and online videos, I was able to better comprehend the different concepts being taught. And the main obstacle I have for this that could be getting in the way would be overextending myself. Just taking less classes will help the most, and knowing when to kind of ease off on the gas. So that's my first goal. And number two would be starting to make connections among teachers and other staff for possible internships and programs. Now, this is a more broad of a goal because the obstacle is I don't know what I want to major in, I don't know what I want to do for my career. So, one of my goals for this goal is to find out what I want to do. And when we did the who am I kind of assessment that we made, who am I, what are my goals, what do I want to be, that helped me realize what my strengths are, what my weaknesses are, what I like and what I don't like. So that kind of helped shape of what I probably shouldn't pursue and what are some future possibilities. So it was really helpful in class when we did that. And I also need to look at what works well with my style of person and what classes I've been doing well in. Like I've noticed, for example, in my Spanish writing class, two things I'm not very good at, Spanish and writing, put together. That's something I maybe should not pursue. Meanwhile, I'm more of a math person. I understand different concepts well, and that's how I did so well in my physical science class, as well as a couple of classes last semester. And knowing that ahead of time can help me plan for what possible careers need different types of subjects, different types of majors and degrees. So that has helped me kind of better grasp of what I want to do. And we also learned in class how to specifically find teachers for certain types of kind of categories in each major. So, for example, different types of chemical engineering or different engineering in general. You can find those on BYU website and kind of dial down of going down the branch of the major to the different departments. So I thought that was really, really helpful. I was able to see how I can better find the professor that's more suited to my interests. And I plan to be doing that as well as I kind of build these connections and friendships with certain people so I can have better opportunities in the future. I plan also to work with the department offices so I can kind of get my name in there, see who is where, and kind of get an idea of what certain majors will be like. And I've noticed that as I've been trying to make connections with professors in the past through interviews that we've had to do for this class, I was able to make 2 interviews instead of 1 with 2 of my favorite teachers that I've had over these 2 semesters. And now they remember me by name, my personality, how I am, and what my interests are. So that was really helpful to at least have that going for me. I've noticed it's really helped with other teachers as well. So as I make connections, I'll be able to do that. So with these goals, I plan to be a better student, better academically prepared and for the future. And as always, I have to do my best, study hard, work hard, and know when to not overdo it. But those are 2 of my goals that I have for next semester and for the upcoming years as a college student as I prepare for the future. Thanks.